I'm just going to drop this temperature down to 400. So this is, it's not really a fire that we've got. It's just kind of smoke, or, it could be like exhaust fumes coming out the back. So they don't need to be so hot. So I'm going to drop that down to 400. I'm also going to come here to shape. We're not going to bother adding microsolvers. We can do it, but I'm just going to do them in here this time. We don't have too many. I'm going to turn off dissipation and turn on the disturbance. Push that up to 1. Okay, make it a bit stronger. And then we can take a look at the scale here. So the block size, remember, is the actual scale. If you think about the actual size of the noise, is it going to be big pieces or small, little, grainy things? So I want them to be really small. Drop it down to 0.05. Maybe push the roughness up a bit. Let's bring this down to 7.5, something like that. See how that looks. Another thing I might do, so if I come out here and let's just drop a quick distant light. Did it work then? Just press enter, there we go. Excuse me. So that will drop a distant light just in the scene, in the center. Remember, it doesn't matter the translation, just the kind of rotation matters. So you can just play around with that to have a look, just to try and get some shadows. I don't know, something, set it to 90, something like that. Okay. There we go. So let's just see what we get with that. Looks like we're still getting maybe some stepping there. So I'm going to add some sub steps to this now. We'll just do it out here. Push this up to 4 maybe. Let's run a flipbook and see. Well, before I do that, I'm going to add some turbulence to this as well, actually. So yeah, I want some disturbance and definitely some turbulence as well. So I'm going to turn this on, push this to some 5. Okay, make it a bit stronger. Let's see, and then we've got the settings down here. They're pretty much the same as, if you have the gas turbulence up here, you're going to have similar kind of options. You've got swirl size, grain, pulse length, scale, swirl size, grain, pulse length, similar things. But the difference out here is that, you've got lots of other stuff going on here, and you can have more than one, with different scales and different strengths, right? But if it's something pretty simple, just the one is fine. You'll still get good results. So let's bring the swirl size down a bit. So 0.75. And that's good. Okay, let's come out here so we can see the helicopter as well. Oh, sorry, before we do that, let's grab this, copy parameter, and go into the source and paste that in here. Paste relative references there. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Let me just dive back. Yeah, take a look at this. Maybe go forward a bit. There we go. So maybe we can push up this particle scale a bit. That might fill it out. There we go. So just get a bit more smoke, fill it out a bit. And I'm going to turn on this velocity blur as well. That will stretch out in the direction of the velocity that we add. Okay, so we'll stretch out the volume a little bit. Or maybe, yeah, it's doing a little bit. Excuse me, it's doing a little bit there, but not much. But something. I'm just going to check that on as well. Cool. And then let's jump outside here, and finally let's run a flipbook. Maybe go into full screen. We'll do the 100 frames. If it's taken a long time, you can stop it before that. Let's see how that comes out. There we go. I've just stopped it there. I've got about 70 frames actually. So yeah, we can see, we got something. It obviously needs some work adding to it. It looks a bit static to me at the moment, Obviously, there'd be a lot more kind of turbulence and wind from the helicopter itself. So you know, we'll need to do something about that. But you know, it's a start. We'll have something nice by the time we're done.